Welcome back to another edition of Sports Talk with Hope TV. Yeah, we're finna get it rocking, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go, let's go. How y'all feel, guys? How y'all feel? I'm gonna wait for everybody to get in the chat. Happy Tuesday. Peace and love to you all. Yeah, no shot, guys. Come on in here. Yeah, no shot, guys. Come on in here. Robert your boy. Yeah, like my boy Village Fool say. Yeah, gonna turn up one. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna get a jumper. Y'all give me just a minute. I'm trying to get my food and stuff situated. Yeah, I just picked up my food, man. DoorDash had me waiting for 2 hours for a hamburger and a fry. I said, you know what? They won't never get my money. Y'all ever experienced that before? Yeah, y'all ever experienced DoorDash hitting you across the head? Yeah, I definitely did. And they got me good. It's all good, though. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to keep rocking. Y'all give me just a minute, guys. I'm on my way over there. Give me just a second. Yes. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Join and connect. Join and connect. There go my boy. There go my boy. What it do, big homie? What it do, big homie? Come on in here. Rock with your boy.
What's up
Yeah,
with
good
the fam?
evening. Good evening, Big Chi. How you doing, sir?
Peace, fam. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was having problems with my DoorDash order. They was
Oh,
taking their time and they took 2 hours. You ever had a problem like that, bro? Where DoorDash made you wait? Heck yeah.
yeah, I did it one time with the up here, man. With the groceries and stuff. So they want to really get out, man, all day, bro. You know what I mean? So be
Yes,
like that.
sir.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like you was talking about that patience. You know what I'm saying? Practice patience. You
Oh,
know what
you,
I
you
mean?
like that one, bro? I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm learning, bro. I'm learning. Welcome in, everybody. I'm really taking heed to the game, bro, and it's a blessing to be graced upon you, bro. It's just trial and error, like you say, just doing my best. But
It's all
it, yes, sir. But yeah, how you want to start this thing off this season? Welcome in, everybody.
good. Oh man, whatever, however you want to jump it off, bro. What topics did you have?
Okay. Oh, yes, sir. I want to kind of recap on this morning what I was talking about with the Philadelphia Eagles, man, it was crazy to see that the Eagles lost the way they did and how Jalen Hurts. Tell me what you think about Jalen Hurts' interception right there at the goal line, bro. Was that shocking to you, or did you what you
Very.
expect?
Um, for me, man, the defense, man, they played an outstanding game, bro. And
Yes, sir.
The Philadelphia Eagles played a good enough game for them to win, man. That goes on the offense. That falls on Jalen Hurts. That falls on AJ Brown, not wanting to catch passes, not want to. Big as he is, man, you not want to go through the middle and catch a pass, bro. Which called that was that tip pass that caused that one of his Jalen Hurts had 4 interceptions, man, but I think 2 of them was by the receivers, bro.
Yep.
You know, not playing half speed. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to
Yeah,
get
it
hit.
bounced off of them. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right, bro. You definitely right, man. It just, you in the spare of the moment with it, and you trying your hardest to, get atop of the NFC like they're trying to do. And it seems like the harder they try, the more they take hits. And I can't believe that covering a stat here that I got on my sheet of paper because I took down some notes. Um, I can't believe in the stat book that after winning the Super Bowl last year, the Eagles are in second to last place with yards after the catch. Now, if you ask me, what was they key point last year was when old boy caught the ball and he hauled tail. It seemed like they don't got that now.
Yeah, man.
What you
This
thought? What's your thoughts?
I think it's not using enough play action this year compared to last year. Jalen Hurts not under center as much. They got him in shotgun. I don't know why, man. Big as he is, you know what I'm saying. I just think the
Yeah,
play action, man, would benefit them better for the yards after catch. That would solve a lot of those problems, bro. And of course, Saquon, he was offensive MVP last year, so you got to take that into consideration. He balled out last year, man, and he's not nothing near to that extent this year. For me, he's having a down year, man. A lot of the so-called, ESPN analysts, they tried to say, was it because of the payday, of the big payday? Because a lot of people say once they get the big payday, man, the production drop. What you think about that?
yeah, yeah. I covered a little bit of that. I'm glad you brought that up, brother. That's a great topic right there. I think because the economy is so, deriving that even NFL professionals, we see this with Chauncey Billups, right? Chauncey Billups, them out there making millions, but they're still doing side hustles to where it's their life is on the line. Their livelihood is on the line. So, in relevance to that, I would say when it comes to these great players, they might got their hands tied in entrepreneurship as well, and they can't afford to focus hardly on the game like they did in previous years when they probably didn't have those concerns.
Facts. Yeah, that's a fact, brother.
Yeah, because when you think about it, making $8 million a year, you couldn't tell me to go in nobody's pockets. I mean, just me, clear conscious as I'm thinking right now. There's no way with $8 million I'm going in anybody's pocket.
Oh
But
man.
that's just my mindset. It ain't everybody. So I just look at it like that. I hope them boys innocent. I do want to say that. I hope they innocent. But if they do come out like that, man, it's gonna be a bad look when it comes to economy wise. Because you expect people in the hood to do these type of things, not people that's getting 8 figures a year, bro. Tajon, good
That's
evening.
a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because
Yes,
Chauncey,
sir. Yes,
he
sir.
just
Yes, sir.
matter of fact, when you brought up Chauncey, I'm out here in Portland, in the Portland area, and I think yesterday, man, on the news, he just sold his house, bro. So it's that's the spiral down, bro, right there. You know what I'm saying? So he probably finna leave the Pacific Northwest, and just unfortunate, bro. Was Had been coaching up here for like this might have been going on this either fourth or fifth year, bro. He was getting good and acclimated, getting his system put down, bro, and then bam, this happened. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I totally agree with you, bro. Um, not to switch gears with or anything, but as far as the NBA, I was notified that there was a couple good games on tonight. What do you think about the shift in the NBA and what um, OKC and the rest of those guys that's over there in the East, speaking particularly of, Philadelphia, even though they lost to the Lakers the other day, they still have the potential to be in that Eastern Conference Finals. And excuse me, I just want to get your opinion on what you think about the East and the shift, seeing the West being so solidified with OKC and potentially the Lakers in Houston. What do you think about the East? Are they behind or are they in the game right on track?
they behind right now, man, due to injuries for me, man, because we got Halliburton out for Indiana. We got them down, man, and Terry Rozier got to bring him up, man. With his scandal, he's not with the Heat, so you got the Heat down. They're not fully um, staffed with all their players, man. So you got Orlando, who's they not gelling yet, like they was
Yes,
last
sir.
year. They made the trade for Desmond Baines from Memphis, so they're not really trailing good, too tough right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers,
Yeah.
um, they okay, man, but they was doing way better last year. They was in first place, if I'm not mistaken, last year around this time. And the Knicks are the Knicks with me, man. Until they hired
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Brown as a coach, maybe Mike Brown might can get them over the hump. But Giannis just bought a house in Brooklyn, New York. So he's very disgruntled in Milwaukee. So if they can get Giannis, man, I think New York could be
With
that
no.
powerhouse
Hmm.
that could go head up with OKC that could represent the Eastern Conference for sure if they get Giannis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Looking at last night's game with the Suns and Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, that was a high flying game as well. Man, that dang on old boy Ant Man, he was going at them boys, and I was like, dang. But I think the Suns. Let me see. I think the Suns either got the best of them or they edged them out. Hold on, just a second, brother. I'm pulling it up right now. I can't quite remember what was the outcome, but I did watch the game. Gobert was playing good. Gobert, he been moved around in the league. I think who was he with before he landed at the Timberwolves? He was with
Utah,
the
Utah Jazz,
Gobert played.
Utah
Oh
Jazz.
man, Utah Jazz. Yeah, he had Mitchell now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got a good little record. I like his style when it comes to the big man's skills. But man, I was looking at New Orleans the other day, looking at McQueen, boy. Queen, that boy raw. He just need a good team. He could
For
be
sure.
somebody prolific. They could take that spot, like you said, with New York, and potentially take them on out. Zion, somebody like that, somebody a big bruiser.
Yeah, Zion just got to stay
Yes,
healthy, man.
sir.
My boy can't. And I like Zion, man.
Yep, yep. I
He
really
can't
like
stay healthy,
New
bro.
York though. He can't. He got that Anthony Davis syndrome. yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, looking right here at the game, it came down to the last 6 seconds. No wonder I couldn't remember. Last 6 seconds, Phoenix at the line. They went up by three at the field goal at the free throw line, and looked like Minnesota's taking the ball out. They got 8 seconds left, and they missed the ball, and the game was over. Yep, game was over. Suns won that game. So, speaking of teams that was really, really good last year, like the NFL, we're gonna translate from the NFL to the NBA. A lot of teams that was doing really, really good last year, like Minnesota Timberwolves and Ant Man, they're not doing that well. And Denver, they not doing really that good. I want to see players like Jokic come back to life, bro, and really bring Denver back to prominence, man. I want to see players also like who was it? Golden State. Golden State right now. I don't know if you know it, bro, but I know you out there in that state, out there around that area. Golden State 12-13 right now. And when you
No
look at
Steph.
even last year at this mark, they were a little bit better than that. I don't know what's going on. And
Without Steph,
that's even with the acquisition of Butler. I don't get that, dog. That's weird to me. What's your
no
thoughts
Steph,
on that?
no Steph, no Steph, no Steph,
Oh,
man.
step out.
Yeah, they mediocre
Okay.
without Steph, bro. They very mediocre.
Okay. See, I
They
didn't know that.
very mediocre.
I
Yeah,
ain't
he
watched
out
it.
right
What
now.
happened to him? He got hurt.
Yeah, he has an injury right now. So yeah, man, he been,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? Think this
Yes,
might be
sir.
15, 16 for him too. About 15 or 16 years for him in the league. So yeah, man, he out and they just mediocre without him, man. Like I said, like you just said, I thought the
Yep.
Jimmy Butler would fill that void when Curry down, you know what I'm saying? Come drop 40 if he need to, you know what I mean? But it's not the same Jimmy, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's not, and it's sad, man, because I would have rather seen LeBron. It's just me talking, right? But I would have rather see LeBron and Curry team up, like what his name, Dwayne Wade and LeBron did when they came in the league, and it just didn't happen. But still, man, I don't see them without somebody. They can't keep the same people around them to win at this day and age. That the league is changing. Would you agree with that?
Very much, man.
Like
Wemby,
the teams that the personnel that they usually have on their team, like Draymond, Peyton. Yes, sir.
changing back to a big
Yep.
man. You gotta have a big man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
changing, that little
Yes,
small
indeed,
ball.
man. So,
It did it.
speaking of
That small
retro
ball.
players, bro.
Yeah, the small ball, it ran its course.
Oh, okay, a big man.
Yeah, for me, it's a big man league now. Everybody, you gotta have a big man. You know what I mean? Like Jokic, Giannis. We got Aiden now. That's what we needed. The Lakers. You know what I mean? You gotta have somebody in that middleman now. It's changing back to that, like it used to be back in the day. When you had Elijah One,
Yes, sir.
Morning, Matumbo. You know what I'm saying? Just a slew of 7-footers, bro, everywhere. Everybody was rocking with a nice center on their team, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big man league. Yes, sir. Even Detroit. Detroit had the big boys, the rough boys. They was known for that, wasn't they, bro?
For sure.
Yep.
Bad boy Pistons. Bad
So
boy
basically,
Pistons.
what you're saying is that the league is getting back to that big man swag. The
Mm-hmm.
3 pointer and that's out the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's like you know what? Because if you see me doing like this,
Isaiah
it's
was
like
on that team, wasn't
yeah. If you see me shaking,
he?
it's
Yep.
like
Oh,
It's
what
like a
happened? We were just
delay.
talking about him the other day.
It's like a delay when you talk. Like when I hear, like when you speak, it's like a delay before I hear what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Is that the same way with me?
Okay, hey, can you hear me now, bro?
Yeah,
Now we clear?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. My bad, bro. I guess it's these headphones, but it's okay. I can still hear you very
Okay,
loudly. So thank you for that, brother. Appreciate the
okay.
communication. Now we rocking. Yes,
Right,
sir.
right. It was a
Yep,
little delay and stuff, and I was catching like, and then it'll be jamming it up, and I'll be missing you know what I'm saying, what you be saying and stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Thank you for doing that with me, bro. That's good
yeah, it's all
teamwork,
good.
brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you want to address the chat, bro, you're welcome to. We can take a moment and say hello to everybody, bro.
Okay,
And it's
okay.
all
Peace
love, baby.
to DD. Peace to Rinky Lifestyles. Miss Nate 87. Tanya 375. It's official channel. Um, my New York Gaming Syndicate 4175.
Yes, sir. Good. Hey, good
Got a
evening,
couple.
guys.
Got a couple trolls. Well, like you said, we welcome the trolls and
Oh yeah, we welcome the trolls. Come on in here, guys. Get enough. Yeah.
him peace him a
Him later. Yep.
later. Peace
Yes,
him a later.
sir. Blessings him later. Namesake sister. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So how was work today, bro? It was all right.
Yeah, man. Pretty laid back, man. One two crucial today, man. Like I said, we in our it was much. It was way slower last year. It's picked up, man. Like like you said, God is good, man. It's picked up. So,
Yes, sir.
uh, yeah, man. But it's pretty much kind of slowing down right now because Christmas right around the corner. But you
Yep.
got people, man, who changing up the style, man, who are celebrating their birthdays now. They're getting hotels. I guess that's the new wave, cause especially up this way. I mean,
Oh.
I didn't really peep that like in the South like that, but up here
Mhm.
they have their kids parties at the hotel rooms and stuff, man. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. So they be renting out the hotels and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I did for my daughter's birthday, man. I went up to Alabama and got a hotel and we hung out, bro.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, man. We had fun, bro.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah, yeah. But let me see. But yeah, bro. We got Thursday night football
Who we got?
coming up. This Thursday night. Let me see. I ain't got my laptop up. Let me get my laptop out, bro. I ain't got none of my stuff. I was moving around a little bit today and didn't have a lot prepared, man, as far as my equipment. But I usually have a phone or two charged, bro. I got a stack
I
of them
want to
on
say
my
the
phone.
Bucks, man, but I ain't for sure. I want to say the Tampa Bay Bucks, but I ain't just too for sure though.
Yeah, yeah, ain't no pressure, brother. We ain't tripping. It's all love, baby. Yeah. If you notice, guys, uh, Big Chief, he shares sports content as well. So, guys, if y'all get a chance, go over there and support Big Chief. I would greatly
Thank you.
appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I just got to get my thing right here. But yeah, last week was a good game, man. Hopefully, last week was Dallas Cowboys, I think.
It's Tampa Bay and Atlanta this Thursday. Tampa Bay,
Woo!
yeah. You know how they get down. That's a rivalry, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's that regional rivalry. Yes,
What you
sir.
think about yeah, what's your opinion on since you know this is your area right here with those Buccaneers, they kind of sliding right now, man. I think they might be tied with the Panthers for the the division, either a half a game or one game.
Yes, sir.
Uh, what's your opinion on it? Is the injuries gonna play a part of their season this year?
Yes, sir. Well, you know, Baker Mayfield starting out, he was a little nicked up in the beginning of the season. And also we had Mike Evans. He got re-injured again after being out almost all last year. And now he's back on the injury reserve list. It's just back and forth injuries, like you said. Then they can't get no motion with the offense. When people in and out, you got to get used to new players. So it's just tough, man, to see them up and down the way they are.
Mhm.
But you said who I think will win. Um, that's gonna be that's a toss up to me. I can't really say.
Mhm.
That's a tough one.
Okay.
I like Tampa Bay over Atlanta, don't get me wrong, but I can't say who will win. I'm gonna pull it up here in just a minute and see
Oh,
what Vegas has given them as far as Rinky lifestyle. Let's go. Yeah, she rocking with us.
peace,
She
peace, drinking
already.
alongside.
Heck yeah. I wonder where Southern Charisma at this evening. She usually pop
Oh,
up in the chat.
oh,
Well, she was rocking the other night, wasn't
yeah.
she? Heck yeah. Kukina. Good evening. Good evening.
Peace, peace. Aloha, aloha.
Aloha. Blessings. What that Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I work with a lot of Hawaiians up here, so.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that's the Pacific. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do you think about their culture, bro? Is it more like African culture, or they like you could tell they're a whole lot different?
Uh,
That's
African. I don't really know African culture, but um, they like they got their own thing, bro, for sure. Yeah, cause I've
okay.
been I've been working with them a couple of years, and
Yes, sir.
I go to lunch and see how they get down. Hey,
Oh
they
yeah.
eat. Check it out, DT. Hey, they get that salmon.
The
That's
pink
hey,
salmon.
DT. They eat that big salmon. Hey, eat that big boy raw, man. They eat
What?
that big boy raw. Put some salt on that big boy. Hey,
Hey, some wasabi.
wasabi. That's their
Yes,
thing,
sir.
man. I was like, nah, I'm past. I'm gonna have to cook mine. You know what I mean? It's all good. I ain't no disrespect or that.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah. I see that a lot on food channels where they eat stuff like that, especially in Taiwan and China.
right.
But like you said, to each his own, they like what they like.
Right.
Yes, sir. Let me pull up some of this. I'm on NFL.com right now, bro. I'm gonna see what they talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so to give y'all a little recap, hey, Rinky Lifestyle said, DT bro, full support share. Thank you. I'm gonna share your link, my friend from Hawaii. I got you.
Kukalani says she like food. Kuka, I like food.
Okay, brother. Moving on to what has been up to date in NFL scores. You got the Saints. Now we all know the Saints have not been good this year. But be honest with me, the Saints just beat Tampa Bay. So that's why I say I can't say that Atlanta can't beat them boys if the Saints beat you. You know.
But check this out. We got to look at it like let me give you another perspective with that though.
Okay, I'm really listening.
All right. For me, that's two divisional teams. So it doesn't matter your record because you play each other twice each year and you know each other very well. That's why the Saints beat them. They know him very well. They know him very well. They're in the same division. They play him twice every year, and it's gonna be a slugfest. It's not gonna be. It's like
It's
with
not
us,
gonna
man.
be no blowout. Yes, sir.
Nah. That's how with like Dallas, Philly. It could be Washington, Dallas. They gonna go at it, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, moving on to the second game. And you got a valid point. Hold on. To add to your point, you got a valid point. When you play in conference teams, it's not easy. It's just like Florida State and the Gators. Nobody, they can have the worst record in the league, but they're gonna play each other to the teeth, come out the helmet.
Facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see. Kukiana 08 said, "Good luck, Saints. I love Chiefs. I love the Chiefs."
Oh, you love the Chiefs? Okay. Yeah, the Chiefs pretty good. They just struggling right now, but shout out to the Chiefs for sure. Ricardo, what it do, fam? Where you watching from, Ricardo?
Peace, Ricardo.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, yeah,
Peace,
yeah.
fishing with Jose. Peace, and blessing, brother.
All right, fishing and cooking with Jose. Blessings, my friend. Blessings to you. Thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it.
Peace, cute. Aisha 5161.
Cute Aisha, good evening. Yeah, Big Chief, man. Man, that was really crazy, bro. I woke up. I ain't even go live or nothing. It had to sit in for a minute. Good evening. Thank you from your friendship. Blessings. Yeah. Amen. But I just can't. I really. It's like been upset city. This last 3 or 4 weeks, bro, been upset city.
Facts. A lot of upsets.
Yes, sir. What was that? Can I ask you a question? Was that a conference game, bro?
What's that?
Last night, the Eagles versus um the game last night where the Eagles lost.
No, that was
Against the
Chargers.
Chargers. That's not
No,
conference.
Chargers AFC.
They
You know,
NFC. Correct.
yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next game, bro. You had Dallas 30, Detroit 44. What's your thoughts on that with Dallas allowing them to score 14 points in the fourth quarter and ain't put no stop to they run game?
No disrespect, right? I'm a Bears fan, chat. And the Cowboys D coordinator was my coach for 3 years in Chicago. So I know him very, very well. And he teaches
Wow.
a basic defense, man. And his defense is a bend but don't break. He has this, to me, a stale version of the Tampa 2, Lovie Smith Tampa 2 defense.
Yes, sir.
It's just vanilla, man. And it's like a bend don't break. As long as you can find a spot in those holes in his defense,
Yes, sir.
you gonna eat, man. If you notice, the Cowboys, they've given up, man. A league, I don't know. It might not be a league high, but I know this your team, man. So I know you know.
Yeah.
I've never seen me on the outside looking in. I've never seen the Cowboys give up this many points on defense in one season, bro.
Yep.
I haven't seen it. You know,
Me either, man.
not this many points. It's been a lot of 40-point games because I know we hung up 40 on them. The Bears, we put 40 up on them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go to the odds. Let me pull up the odds and see what Vegas said. Okay. Vegas said that before that game, the point spread was Detroit was plus 3.5. So Detroit surplus that by 10 points.
Yeah.
By winning by 14. So they surplus that by 10 points evenly. And so Dallas did way worse than even Vegas thought, which is kind of weird. But like you said, to add to what you said, Dallas is giving up more on the run game than I'm gonna pull it up on most teams that's in the league. And when you look at the rushing game from themselves, Jay Williams only had 67 yards. Dak Prescott had 14. Everybody else was under 6 yards. So you mean to tell me you only had 75 yards, 80 yards that whole game rushing against a team like Detroit that they thrive off of defense? That ain't gonna get it. And then you solely depending on CB Lamb, which he did his thing. Him and George, what his name?
George
George
Pickens.
Pickens.
George
They
Pickens
did
had a
it.
bad game.
He did.
George Pickens had a bad game. It's one of his bad games he had. He didn't show up, man.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Let
you
me
get a
see.
chance, go check out some they talked about it on Sports Center a lot about, they got everybody, all the, the analysts was talking about how George Pickens didn't show up, man. I went to watch and saw. I was
You are
like, wow.
totally correct. You are totally correct. I'm looking at it now. So the front runner in receiving was CB Lamb, which had 6 receptions for 121 yards. And then you had underneath him was R. Flournoy. He had 6 receptions for 115 yards. And then you had underneath him was Jay Ferguson, the tight end, had 58 yards. And Pickens was even under the tight end at 37 yards. So, yes, I agree
Yeah,
with you. He had an off game, and we know George Pickens is a high flying guy. He
yeah,
loved to make the crowd, get the crowd into it. And to have 37 yards with the mentality of somebody like Randy Moss, that's got to be frustrating.
he had been balling too, man. Just in the dome, it's like you're playing at home. Still, you're on the turf.
Yes, sir.
To your advantage, man. It seemed like he should have showed out, man. But um,
Yep,
be like that though. Bad games. Had a bad game. Just bad time to have one, man. Because I know you guys are in that playoff hunt right now, and that game really would have helped, man. A lot.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the second game, brother. The third game, excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody, we're gonna talk about your side of the field. Seahawks 37, Atlanta had 9. The Seahawks just pretty much had their way that day.
Yeah, the defense was rocking, man. That defense
10 and
came
3.
alive, bro. Uh, they Sam Darnold, he playing lights out right now, just like
Yes, sir.
last year. Can't knock it, man. Just want to see what he gonna do in the playoffs, because he always has problems in the playoffs. I just want to point that out, but give him his props right now. He's doing good. Got those Seahawks rocking, man. They number one in the NFC right now.
Yes,
They have the
sir.
they have the number one seed. So let's see where they
Yeah.
can take it, man. Let's see where they can take it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In that game, speaking of your boy Donald, Sam Donald had, let's go to it, passing yards. He had 20 completions with 30 attempts. Pass yards, he had 240, which is kind of solid. 3 pass TDs with 1 interception, 2 sacks, and 13 yards for loss. 13
Mhm.
yards lost in those 2 sacks. So that's
Okay.
5 yards a sack. That ain't bad. Quarterback rating at 111.7. So yeah,
Okay.
he's on the record scale as far as top tier quarterbacks in the NFC.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Then you look at that run game over there. You got your boy Charbonnet. Charbonnet been going off, but he been light on that game. They spread it out even. They had
Okay.
Charbonnet had 46, Jones had 32, Walker had 39, And then
Okay.
your boy Donald even had 23 yards. Donald be running that thing too. I was like, boy, he be getting down through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he remind me of Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But yeah. What game did you miss that you probably want to touch up on, Big Chief?
Um.
I'll tell you the ones that's left. I'll run them across you real quick without discussing them. I'll run them right across you real quick. You got the teams that played a couple days ago that's left. Is the Bengals and the Buffalo. You got Tennessee and Cleveland. You got Washington played Minnesota, and you got Miami beat the heck out of New York Jets, and you got Indiana, which that's the game I want to talk to you about. The
Okay.
Indiana, which was the top tier, we know this
Yep.
top tier, but got beat bad by Jacksonville. What is your? You want to break this one down real quick?
Well, Daniel Jones tore his Achilles, man, in that game.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So, major
Yeah.
momentum was a momentum shift for me, man. But still got to come and play. So now I don't know if you heard, but the Colts in Indianapolis, they just brought in 44-year-old Phillip Rivers,
Phillip
man.
Rivers. Yeah, he's in training right now. They trying to sign him.
Yeah, because
I think he could say.
because the quarterback had the injury. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
man. Yeah, man. Looking like Jacksonville, bro. You got Jacksonville and that's a tight division right there right now. You got Jacksonville, the Texans, and the Colts, man, fighting for that #1 spot. That's gonna be tight at the end right there, bro.
Ooh. That old boy over there in Texas, what his name? Jacoby. What his name for the quarterback? He showed out.
CJ Stroud, yeah.
Excuse me, CJ Stroud showed out this weekend. I got to give
Yeah.
him his props. He
Yeah.
won my approval for sure.
Yeah. He showed out.
Yes, sir. He made some tight passes right in between defenders. He was running that rock. I mean, he could see the flow. He was poised, and he was never shaken. And
I put
I
up
think,
it's funny you said that. I think I put up 2 clips of CJ Stroud Sunday, man, because he threw 2, like you said, he was throwing some good dimes, bro. Yeah, I put up like
ooh,
two
yeah,
clips of him, man, yeah.
okay, I have to check him out, bro. I might have missed him, but I definitely check you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ Stroud, and then he went out of town and did that.
Yeah, in Kansas City.
Yep.
It's cold this time of year. It's cold game. They ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what made me think Kansas City had the advantage because they was in the cold. That's where they from. That's their habitat. But Houston showing people we can bring that heat, that southern heat to the north. Yes,
Man,
sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, Big Chief, man, we got one more game, brother, that's on this list that I didn't tell you about that we could discuss this one here. And then if you want to close out, brother, you very welcome too. I know you just getting off, brother. I did too. We got things we rocking on, but we got the whatever one you want to talk about out of these 5. But you got the Pittsburgh Steelers beat Baltimore. You got Broncos. Okay, Pittsburgh beat Baltimore 27-22. Then you got Broncos beat the Raiders 24-17. Close game.
let's
Uh,
talk about let's talk about the end. This since we ain't really shed no light, man. The Denver Broncos family, the chat, everybody, the whole world, including me,
yes,
they
sir.
put the man. The Denver Broncos are on a 10-game winning streak. Silently, they over there rocking, man.
Bo Nick,
10 in a row. Bo Nix, Auburn,
ever
or
since, hey,
um,
every his I'll tell you the climax of his career this season when he played Dart, Jackson Dart in New York, and he came back at the end of that game. He ain't looked back since, and I think that was the momentum.
You're right. You're right
Then I
about
get
that.
it. Come on, brother. Come on in there with me.
You got that one.
That was in New York. He came
Hey,
back in. I'm talking about, boy, he slayed him 18 points down.
Dartum
Man, I
had
ain't never seen that in a while.
hey, Dartum had him too, man.
Ooh, and think about it, Jackson Dart had it.
Yep.
He had the cat in the bag, but he didn't see that Oregon Trail coming. Them boys on them cabbages and them bats. He didn't see them boys.
Uh,
Yeah, shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Auburn, man. That boy, he full of that West Coast and he full of that South. So that's a mean
yep.
combination to put out there on that field, man. For
Yep.
somebody you done gave $1 million to and to
Yep.
say he hungry. Oh yeah.
Hey, and he got him and Sean Payton. They rocking now.
Yeah, let me pull up his stats in that game just to give you an overlay of just to compliment what you're saying about that 10-game win streak. I'm gonna go over it a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, oh my God. Ooh, boy, he went off. I'm surprised he only got 88 rating. He got an 89 rating, but look at his completions. He got 31 completions out of 38 passes. That means he only missed 7 passes with 212 yards, no interceptions, 3 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you look at their rushing game, they got
Yeah.
Harvey over there. Harvey rocking out.
Yeah. Yeah. And their defense was definitely rocking out. You know, their
Yes,
defense
sir.
number. It's Denver #1 defense in the league.
Ooh, and they spread out too with people with tackles. Ooh. They got the linebacker by the name of Singleton. He's the number one. He had 8 tackles in that game. But
Mm.
you had your boy Benito, which is the outside linebacker. He had 3 solo tackles, and he had also 2 sacks.
2 sacks. Yeah.
So yeah, man, them boys. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, bro. They do. They got a very notable off defense.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me pull up who they face next, so we can kind of get an overlay on what's to come. So yeah, you think when you talk about prominent teams in the NFL, they up there in them ranks too? You would say?
Oh, for sure. You got to put Denver up there, bro.
Mile high.
See, Sean Payton, man, is a good coach, bro. He's a very good coach. Look what he did with New Orleans. Got him a championship.
With Drew Brees. You just put me on point, bro.
So now
All
you
right,
see what's he turned that
I
boy into
do.
Drew Brees.
Yes, sir, I do. All right. I'll tell you the only teams that Denver lost to this year. Denver lost to a team that just got slayed by Jacksonville, Indiana. But I can't say that like that because, like you said, old boy got hurt. Respectfully. Um, they lost to them uh in September, and then they lost to the LA Clippers, the LA Chargers that just beat last night. They beat the Eagles. So the LA Chargers got a lot of notable wins there. But when you
Right.
look at who Denver lost to, it was those guys as well. And then that's it. So out of they 13 game schedule that they played so far, those 2 teams are the only team that's beat them. And those are good teams that you can say both of them teams are good teams to the point to where, hey, if you lost to them, bro, you all right with me. You all right with me.
Right.
Yes, sir. But I'm gonna pull up who they got next. Um, right here, guys. We got them Sunday on CBS, 12:14 at 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's gonna be
Okay.
up against your boys. Man, that's gonna be this one for the ages, bro. When I tell it to you, bro. This one for the Green Bay, 9-3 against 11-2. That's going again, guys, Sunday, 12:14, 1 week before Christmas. Can you believe it? at 325. Green
Wow.
Bay showdown game. And then what make it so even bad and worse, they after that game there, they got to play Jacksonville.
Ooh.
And then Kansas City, they ended up.
Oh, so they still coming at the end. Okay.
So these could be tests. And then even at the end of their last game of the season is against the Chargers. Speaking of the Broncos. So they got, and the Chargers is the only team that beat them. So if they come back and beat, like you said, it's a conference, they come back and beat the Chargers, then that could put them in maybe a bye week. Be waiting on whoever come out that conference
Mm-hmm.
from the wild card. Because they get the easiest, the bye week, they get the easiest game.
Right. Yep. Yeah, man, that's some great information right there, bro. So we can get ready for this Sunday, man. That's gonna be a good
Ooh.
5 game right there. Second game. Yeah, it's gonna be good right there, man.
Especially in the Packers already hyped after just beating the Packers just beat them, boy. Who that what they just beat?
Bears, they beat us.
Oh, I be dog. My bad, bro. Respect. Yeah. For sure. No, it was a good game. But they
Yeah,
did, man.
we got them again after this game. After they play Denver, they got to come to Chicago. So yeah.
Ooh. They got them back.
So how'd you feel, man? Be ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, brother. Well, all right then, Big Chief, man. It was a great, getting down with you on this sports talk, bro. If you want to wrap it up, man, it's a blessing having you here. Let's keep it rocking, bro.
No doubt, bro. To my Florida brother, man, peace, prosperity, love, man, to you.
Yes, sir.
To everybody who came through the chat and showed love,
Absolutely.
peace, prosperity to you. And until the next time.
Oh, yeah, guys. Y'all have a blessed one, man. See y'all. Bless.